Hey guys, based on what my observation of second half of last game and and the profile of our players, so today I want to talk about a new way that I'm thinking we should discuss in detail. That how do we move the ball when we have it. Yeah, let's say the goalkeeper has it, or it's goal kick or anything like that. It's how to move the ball from our box or from near our goal towards the half line, or even go beyond that. Okay. So first thing I want you to guys understand is when we are in this moment, when the ball is here or here, that we divide the zone, the field. Yeah, this is our half into two zones. Okay, so one is from the half. Yeah, see, this is the half from the half line to our 18. Okay, so anything beyond here or closer to our net, from here to our net, I call this danger zone. Okay, and from this line to half line, I say this is gamble zone. I will explain why I call that. Okay, so the purpose of this tactic here is to create as much as possible the space in gamble zone, that for our place, that's our right wing, our striker, our left wing, and our number 10. Okay, so how to create space for these guys that make their when they receive the ball, make them more comfortable. Yeah, is how do we attract the other team into our danger zone. Okay, so um, well, we start from here. Okay, so goalkeeper pass to number three. Um, Ideally, it has to be a center back that's really good with ball delivery, with short and long passes. Um, so we start from here. That we see these red arrows. I know it's a little bit overwhelming because it's so many arrows, so many icons. Yeah, please don't be. I will go through one by one. Okay, so this is a starting pass. It's gonna be a goal kick, or it's gonna be when you catch the ball. You throw to your center back. Yeah. Preferably, it's always on the right hand side. Okay, to begin. It's because most of our players or our center backs are right footed, and that's why. So when he has the ball, um, I want you guys to first take a look at these three arrows. Okay, they are both direction. That means that I am looking for a pass and the backward pass. Okay, it's like bum bum, bum bum, or bum bum. Make sense? The reason being is I want to attract. You see these players. So many teams, I think at this level, they do man mark. Okay, so when they're in this high press, if they decide to high press, then they will press every player. Yeah, when you maybe when you don't have the ball, not as much, but when the ball is coming to you, they will press you. That's for sure. Okay, so the purpose, as I said at the beginning, is we want to attract these guys, that's opponent 11, 8, and 10, to our players into the danger zone to make the gamble zone bigger. Yeah, so for example, we use the number 2 as an example. Yeah, we pass the ball to number 2, then the 11 is gonna come. When you attract him to get near you, that your job is done. Okay, so you do not need to worry about getting the ball to 8, or dribble. No, no. From this pass, bump, bump, it seems like the ball is still um, it's still at the place of where it came from, but you did a great job. That's by getting 11 out of his position. You see, once he gets out, the space for our number 7 is bigger. Okay, same as the number 8. Yeah, if the number 8 gets attracted to this player, goes back, and then you see not only he has more space to receive the ball, but see the gap between opponents 8 and 11 is bigger. Now this pass is possible on the ground, otherwise it'd be only in the air. Okay, so these are what the red arrows means, right? So you want to receive, you want to attract, then you can go back. So what if they don't press at all, which I doubt. Yeah, most of the team they will do. But if they don't press at all, yeah, we can go try to, for example, the 6 receiver one, you try to go to the 8 and go to the 10. In that case, the 10 will drop here to receive, right? Or yes, or if pass it 2 and go to the 8, or you can dribble if they don't press at all. Yeah, but when you really receiving the pressure, we'll take number 6 as example. There are a few situations. We talk about the situation that you receive no pressure, but if the pressure is coming slow, okay, that means when you receive the ball, maybe you have 1 or 2 seconds. I do not mind you take like 2-3 touches. The important thing is you must release the ball, right? Not too early. That means you must attract the pressure. Yeah, it's either gonna be the 10 or maybe sometimes be the 9. Then you must have them come to a distance or into this area that you feel, okay, now is the time that I must release the pass. Is that moment, that cue, that timing, you must master. Okay, so you must be able to do that, right? If they're too far away, you pass the ball, it's not gonna work. Okay, if they're too close, then you have to dribble, or if you force a pass and then they get the ball, that's no good either. That's probably the worst thing. Yeah. So in this danger zone, we don't want to do that. Okay, and another detail is no turn. Okay, I say this a million times that in this area, in this danger zone, you do not want to turn. Okay, that means, for example, number 6, your body profile, for example, the ball is coming from this way, that you are, let's say this is your right hand, this is your left hand, yeah, going from top camera angle, yeah, from the top to the bottom. So this is your right shoulder, this is your left shoulder. So if it's like this, then it's okay, right? So you receive, you can see where the number 10 is coming from. But let's say we take number 8 as example, that there's no way he can receive like this because the ball is coming from here. Then there's no way he will be able to see where your number, the opponent's number 8 is coming from, right? So this is his left hand, this is his right hand, he's facing this way. Then when you receive, then if you feel, right, and most likely they will, is pressing you, then you must not try to receive the ball and turn. Okay, so if you have space, maybe you can take 2 touches, right? The first touch, it has to go back a little bit. Yeah, do not try to use your body to protect the ball, okay, because that's not 100%, right? So first pass, you bounce the ball back a little bit. Second pass, the ball has to go back. Okay, or if you do not even have that space, you need to come inside a little bit when the ball is traveling to you, or even before the ball is passing. Then you have to moving back. Yeah, you have to have this movement. The reason is you have to separate yourself with your marker. Okay, that way when you receive the ball, then they're close to you, but they're not close enough to take the ball. Okay, so in that case, just 1 touch, bounce the ball back. say if you drop all the way to here and then the number 8 all the way follow you all the way here, that's perfect. That's perfect. You're doing a great job. You receive the ball and then you bounce back to number 3. Then we can find these passes. Okay, same as 2. Right. So the important thing here is you want to be able to see what's behind you. If you don't, or if you can feel the pressure is near you, or you can see the pressure is coming to you, that at the right timing you must release the ball, and then you must release ball to a pass where there's no risk. Does that make sense? So if say you receive the ball and then these guys marked and you play this one, this is risky. Yeah, this is a danger zone. We're in the danger zone. We do not want the danger to come. Right? But who is free? Number 3. Okay, there will be a chance that the number 9 maybe will just be so smart, just press the 3. Okay, that's something else. Yeah, in that case, maybe we can just clear the ball. Yeah, I don't mind. You guys do that in the moment. Yeah, because think about it. If the 9 is pressing, and then the 6 is open, then you can pass the ball to 6. But if the 6 is also pressed and then the 8 coming back to help is also pressed, then it means these areas will have huge space, right? So in that case, just give a long ball here, then we'll go from there, right? So after all this job's done, okay, let's talk about, not forget about the number 4 and number 5. That's our left back, and then our left center back. They are here. You see how the space, how the position is different. The 3 and the 4. You see, the 3 is a little bit on the outside of the 18. Oh, by the way, so you have to see the what you call it, the reference on the field. Yeah, so this is the line. I give you that as a reference on the field. Yeah, it doesn't have to be exactly there, but near this area. Yeah, that's for your reference. Okay, so these guys has to be here, and then see number 4 is not here, is here. The reason is we're playing here in case we lose the ball, right? And then the ball is, for example, here. Number 4, you still have enough time to come in and then defend the goal. Okay, same as number 5, right? So you have to be here. There's no reason you to be here unless we have really good long passing to you here, but no. Yeah, for now we don't talk about that. So number 5, your responsibility is to protect too. So in case we lose the ball, for example, here, then you'll be able to press. Make sense? So 4 and 5, you're here to press. And okay, let's go over the 7, the 9, 11, and 10. Okay, you guys are the target man. Okay, though you guys are why we're doing this. We're doing this for you. Okay, so important thing is so for the number 9, that you have to be here at the beginning. When the ball is here, you have to be here, right? Same as 11 and 7. The reason being, if we're here, their back line will not press even higher. Okay, so they will be here. But the moment, really important, but the moment you see the ball is coming to you, or you see the ball is possible to come into you, and then you have eye contact with the number 3, or they yell your name or something, then you must drop. You must separate yourself with the mark. Okay, so for example, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go here. Yeah, that's when the ball is about to come. That way you're away from number 5, you're away from number 4 or 3. Okay, and then 10, you're away from the 6. That's the purpose. Okay, so and that you can see is the yellow line. Okay, the yellow line is what we want to do. Okay, so when we attract this past this, they're all these guys. Okay, we all want to attract these guys, 11, 8, and 10 into the zone, that these guys will have more space, and we receive, when we drop a little bit to receive the yellow line pass. Okay, so after receiving, remember it's not I did not draw every single passing line here. Yeah, it's just some example. I do not want you to get overwhelmed. Of course, you have this line. Of course, you have this line, but I do not draw all of that. So after receiving, it is really important that you understand the concept of no turning. Yeah, same as these guys. When I say number 8, for example, no turning when you receive the ball from number 3. Same as you guys. Yeah, when you receive here, I expect the opponent will press you as squeeze because they know the real danger here. Yeah, 6 gonna press you if you're the 10. Right, 9 is here. Maybe the 4 will press you. So when you receive the ball, it's important that you do not turn and play the way you're facing. Okay, and same as number 8, right? When we talk about here, maybe you get 1 touch, maybe you get 2 touches. I highly doubt if you will have the time and space to get 3 touches or more, right? Don't worry about that. If you're here and then they follow you, you're doing a great job. Then you're creating the space behind. Okay, for example, we have a ball to, let's say, number 9. Okay, so number 9 is dropping. Number 4, of course, will try to get onto your back, right? And don't try to. This is like it's such a common mistake that we're in this area. I'm trying to turn. We're trying to beat them with my feints. All those fancy stuff you saw on YouTube. No, yeah, that's to surprise your opponent. That's not you do every single minute in the game. Yeah, like 90% of the time you don't do it. Okay, so it's really simple. You receive 1 or 2 touch, you back to the 8. Now the 8, you must understand you're here to attract, but once the ball is passed to these areas, you must try to separate yourself with the mark by going forward. Okay, so by getting close to where the ball is. Yeah, we talk about open up space, but this is not the case. This is where we put the lines. We're playing the third man, in case you don't know it. But these balls are really hard to receive. Yeah, it requires a lot of technique, and these guys will be under pressure, right? So it's not easy for them to give you perfect ball. That's why you go closer to them. Just 1 tap layoff, right, or 2 touches passes. They give the big important thing is you be able to receive the ball. Now the reason why we're doing this instead of just pass and then try to turn and go is, first I said turning is difficult, and second one is if you're not turning, then you won't be able to face forward, you won't be able to play forward, you won't be able to pass forward. That's why instead of using just 1 pass to 8 or 1 pass to 9 and try to turn facing this way, we use 2 passes instead. So 1 going forward, 1 going backward. But now important thing is you see that how number 8 received the pass back from these players. He is facing forward. The last thing we do before we go into the half is the blue line. Okay, so in this case, back to the example, if the number 9 is dropping, the number 4 is pressing, yeah, and then number 9 just 1 touch or 2 touch get the ball back to number 8. Number 8 received the ball, he's facing forward, he played this pass, he used the space that we generated earlier by number 9 dropping, the number 4 is following. So there's a big gap between 5 and 3, and then 4 is not in the space, right? Not in his position, would be able to play this ball, and all of a sudden number 7 is break free. Yeah, it's 1v1 with the goalie, and then of course 11 you want to go as well, right? So roughly that's the idea. Yeah, we talk about this is the first pass to start. The red arrows is the disguise pass. Yeah, is to attract. The yellow lines, they are the first pass of the third man play, right? And these dotted lines, the dash lines, they are here to help you understand the movement. And the green line is green arrow is the return and pass, and then finally the blue arrow is the one that's going forward. Okay, and then we'll also talk about what is the danger zone, what is the gamble zone. We want to create more space for the players in the gamble zone, okay, by doing this distractive or disguised passing, right? Passing, but they're not really to go for the purpose of going forward in the danger zone, okay. And also we understand that in danger zone, I do not want to risk, okay. I do not want to risk. I can attract the number 10 to come to me, but I do not want to take the risk losing the ball by turning or passing the ball into dangerous area. No, okay. So that's roughly it. Yeah. I hope you guys you can raise any questions in the group chat. Um, I hope everyone has some takeaway from this. All right. Ciao.